Hey guys, it's Michael. Welcome back to my channel. So in my last video I spoke about how the quarantine made me branch out and try different foods, and since I was just locked at home and all the restaurants were closed, I really had no place other than in the kitchen to get food, so I was forced to cook. You really don't have to limit yourself in your diet as much as you think when you go out to different restaurants. For one, the food is made for you, so it's probably a lot easier to remain on keto when you're at these restaurants. While going out to eat on keto, you really don't have to limit yourself as much as you may think. The foods are actually going to be just as delicious and just as filling when you're cooking your own food. For example, at Chipotle, the only thing you'd have to do is just not get rice and beans and also not get queso because of the milk in it. And instead of the rice and beans, you just get lettuce that they have, and they give you more lettuce since you're not getting rice and beans. And you get your protein, which is the chicken, the steak, the carnita, the barbacoa. You get probably your grilled onions and peppers and your salsa, and you could do the shredded cheese and guac and stuff, and that would be a very filling meal. I actually can't finish the meal now whenever I go to Chipotle. It's harder to stay on keto, in my opinion, at Chinese restaurants because the majority of the dishes are rice and noodle based, and the one thing that I get all the time is either chicken and broccoli or beef and broccoli. And also just be sure they don't add too many sauces and syrups in the dish that have these added sugars that aren't allowed on keto. One of the easiest places to eat out while on keto would be hibachi. For one, the chef is right there in front of you cooking the food, and you get to see whatever sauces they have or add in the food. I tell them not to add any extra sauces such as soy sauce or teriyaki, because teriyaki is full of added sugars and syrups. And you just get your meat and vegetables and obviously no rice. And hibachi is one of the easiest things you could do on keto. Also, when I found out that I could eat wings while on keto, just make sure that the meat isn't breaded, but it can be fried. And I was so excited, and now I'm obsessed with eating wings while on keto. But you also can't have teriyaki wings. You could do your regular lemon pepper, mild or hot or buffalo, but just be sure to not get teriyaki wings if you decide to ever eat wings while on keto. Mexican also is one of the hardest ones to remain on keto while you're out eating at these different restaurants, just because Mexican food, there's always some type of starch involved, such as rice, beans, or tortillas. So when I go out and get Mexican food, I just get the meat, such as the chicken or steak that they'd have in a chef special or the typical dish. And instead of them giving you the flautas or the tortilla, I just have them give me the lettuce and the tomatoes that come with the dish. And I just eat those two things together to remain on keto while eating out in Mexican places. Also, another thing that I've been obsessed with while I've been on keto and going out to different places is smoothies. Smoothies are actually very filling, and going to your local smoothie place such as Smoothie King, Planet Smoothie, or Arden's Garden is very easy to remain on keto. I just simply get unsweetened almond milk, bananas, strawberries, and blueberries, and sometimes I add a ginger shot or kale and spinach, and all of those things together are very filling. Just be sure when you go to your Planet Smoothie or Smoothie King, Arden's Garden doesn't add it, and for those of you in LA, Creation doesn't add it either, but just watch out for the added sugars and syrups that they do put in those smoothies. I hope this video helps you guys that are out eating at restaurants and trying to remain on keto. At first it was pretty difficult for me, but just after simply looking at the menu and playing around with it a little bit, it is very easy to remain on keto while being out at restaurants. And thank you guys for watching.